do a 30-minute total body toning workout today. All you need is a pair of water bottles for your weights, or you could grab some light 3-pound weights. Also, I have my squishy ball. If you don't have one, that's going to be okay. You can either put a pillow, a rolled up towel between your legs, or you can skip that part of it if you don't want it. But we will be putting it behind our back for some of the core sessions. Also a mat, that's it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We've got a few blocks to work through, and I'm talking again about toning. So it's going to be upper body, lower body, all put together, about 30 minutes of your time, and you're done. All right, so I'm going to assume you've warmed up. So this is actually a great workout that pairs well with a run, a walk, a bike ride, or if you're just starting out, just make sure you've kind of got some blood flowing and things going. I'm going to start out with shoulders. Everybody loves shoulders, right, Jody? We're going to be real careful and use these light weights because we're working some of the smaller muscle groups like rotator cuffs. If you play a lot of tennis, definitely something you want to strengthen those small muscles to help support them. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this ball between my legs, and I'm going to take my feet into a first position. So my heels are touching as much as possible, my toes are turned out, and I'm not really going to go down much because I don't want to lose the pressure I have on this ball. I'm going to think of going more up, the energy going up. So good, ball between your thighs, heels together, hands right here, goalpost, and I'm just going to press up light. Just little presses. My core is tight, my pelvic bone is actually tucked under just a touch, so I'm feeling some work in my glutes as well. There. So each block is about 5 minutes long, and we're going to focus on usually 1 to 2 body parts. Right now we're going to work inner thigh. So as we're pressing up, I'm going to squeeze that ball between my thighs. Good. Relax your traps. Don't let them come up. You're just working about 1 inch up, okay? Woo! It's warm out here today. I didn't get started till late. How are you guys doing? Keep that small movement. If you notice, my elbows are not dropping below my shoulder height, but I'm keeping my shoulders relaxed and I'm still squeezing the ball. For 4, for 3, for 2, and I'm going to extend those arms. My lateral raise would be here. I'm going to just work a small range of motion. My thumbs are pointed towards you. I'm holding those water bottles, and I'm going to come up onto my toes with every other. Good. So I'm rolling up onto those toes and squeezing the ball still. Good. Pulling that core in nice and tight. Working those calves. Also the inner thigh with that ball. So if you need to, walk those heels back together. Good. Lifting. Three more. I'm going to hold it up on my toes. Here we go. Stay up, okay? Find that balance. Heels are in. I'm going to turn in my left side. I'm holding that right one steady, right at my shoulder height, and I'm elevated up onto those toes if I can do it. Core is tight. Stabilize, work that balance. I'm going to switch sides in 2. My left arm's going to hold out, and I'm going to just bring the right in. 9 more. 8, 7, 6. I'm going to drop my heels in 4, 3, 2. Whoa, that wind just came in. Here's what I need. Hold it out, and I'm just going to rotate. Wrist. Rotate those wrists. Right here. We just have like a little gust of wind come through here. Good. I'm still trying to keep that first position right here. 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm still working on squeezing that ball. 3, 2. I'm going to go back to goal post arms, and I'm going to raise and lower, and I'm going to drop for that rotator cuff move I promised you. Good. So I've got my elbows the same height as my shoulders, and I am just rotating them forward and back. Good. Keep that raise going if you can. Good. How How we doing? We've got 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and hold it up. We're gonna come on down just a little bit up onto those toes and just give me presses. This is the last minute. Squeeze that ball, work those heels together. So I'm dipping a tiny bit, but my energy's all going up. How are we feeling? Let's get it. Oh, finish strong with those shoulders. Little movements as I'm using my inner thigh to squeeze. Oh, we're about to knock out this shoulder set, going to chest, back, and glutes. I hope you're feeling it. 30 seconds, come on. Woo! Barre inspired toning means lots of reps, very small range of motion on this, and all you need are your 2 water bottles. 15 seconds, let's finish strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, who knew water bottles could be that heavy? We're moving on to chest and back. I'm going to have you here. If you notice my toes this time, they are facing straight towards you. I'm going to roll those shoulders down and back, and I'm going to sit back into that little squat and return. Squat and return. Good. Make sure you have your feet close enough together so you're squeezing that ball and almost a little bit of the underbutt as you come up. Squeezing. Good. Nice. All right, arms here. I'm going to do a big bear hug. So from the side, it's a standing chest fly. So I'm bringing those arms in, opening up. So, hug that big bear, pull open. Keep your squat going. Nice. Woo! Five more. 4, 3, 2, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down. Now we're just going to give that hug. My elbows are soft. I'm going to come up to my toes and just pulse it out. Just hug for the chest, right? Up on those toes. Let's get it. Woo! Nice. Hug, hug, hug. We're going to hold it in 3, in 2, in 1. Up on those toes. Lift and lower. So I've got that bear hug. And I'm holding my squat. Up on those toes. Good. Keep that squat up on those toes. Let's walk the dog. Alternate heel drops. Alternate those heel drops. You still have that chest, pectoral muscles activated. 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to stagger my stance a little bit. So my left leg is back just a touch on a wide plank. My right leg is to front. My toes are in line with my knee. And I'm going to start a little compact squat. I'm going to start palms down and row them up. So my elbows are finishing up towards my spine, driving in the back. Pull up. Pull up. Good. So I'm working that back, but I'm also working the glutes with that leg. The legs, the ball is tight between them. My stance is narrow. So very compact split. We're going to hold it down on 3, on 2. Here we go. Down and just up. Hands up, just row. Elbows to the ceiling. I'm moving up to my toes. High heel shoes. Let's get it. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch it out. Here we go, set it up. Right here, I'm gonna start with those palms down, my compact squat, to a rotation on that row. Starting the lawnmower, finishing high. So my split squat, again from the side, is very narrow and I'm squeezing that ball in place using the inner thighs. Good. Four, 2, and 1. Hold it down. Can you come up onto those high-heeled shoes and rotate those wrists and just pulse, pulse, pulse. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Step it together for me. Here we go. Right here, full moons. Full moons. I'm on my toes if you can get it. This is the finisher, 20 seconds. Come on, squeeze that back, guys, working back. Good. Here we go. 6, squeeze the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, and you are done with that set. We're gonna take this ball here and we're gonna put it down from our knees, or you could sit in a chair and do this. I'm going to put the ball between my feet back here, and I'm going to sit down and push up with glutes here and some quad work. So I'm going to bring the arms back here. For triceps, my palms are facing the ceiling. I'm doing a full range of motion right now, and it's going to change. So keep your knees fairly together so you can get that ball back there. Lift. Good. Four more. 3, 2. Take it down and back. Activate those glutes. Your back is flat, and we're just going to lift up. Just up. Up. Little pulses. Palms are up. Good. Keep those legs fairly close together so you're filling that ball. I've got the ball back, kind of between my feet, between my ankles. Lift. Just up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to sit up just for a second. I'm going to switch out the position. On my feet, on my hands, now my pinkies are back. I'm going to hinge again and push that booty back, and I've got some kickbacks going. Notice my elbows elevated to about the height of my shoulder. You don't want to try to do kickbacks from here. You're really not going to get into the tricep enough. I'm hinged forward. If this position on your knees doesn't work, you can do these from a chair. This is a great workout for people with lower body issues. You can take the entire lower body out and sit in a chair and just do upper body. So my mom, my friend Barre had some knee surgeries recently. This would be a great workout for them to just choose upper body. All right, guys, hold it up, pulse it, pinkies to the ceiling. Be strong here, triceps are working. 7, 6, 5, 4, palms are gonna go up. 3, 2, rotate those palms one more time, and just crisscross behind. Your kinetic chain, the back of your tailbones to your neck, straight line. I'm feeling my glutes, but I'm also feeling these triceps. 7, 6, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2. We are going to finish this workout here on triceps using your dips. If you cannot do dips with shoulder issues, Jody, you're going to go ahead and give me an overhead extension with those 2 weights. I'm going to set my mat, fingertips in. I'm going to come up on those heels and give me a dip. Make sure your elbows are tracking back and they're bending. Do you see how my elbows are bending? That's the reason my booty is going down. So, what I see people do wrong with dips, they leave their elbows straight and they turn into a hip thrust. It's not that. You've got to work those triceps. Good. All right, so my left leg is going to go to a high toe, and my right one's on my heels still. And I'm going to extend 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. If you need a little break, take it. I'm going to switch out those legs. So, left heel's on the floor, right is on a high toe. Down and up. It doesn't matter how far you go. I know when it gets harder, you can't quite get that range of motion. Let's add the toe. Down and up. 7, 6, 5, 4. Point that toe. 2. One more tiny break until your finisher. If you are doing the overhead extensions, let's go ahead and hold up and alternate drops. If you're coming with me, we're going to point those fingertips in. We are going to come up all the way into reverse tabletop. And we're going to come up into those toes and see if we can give it a hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and check the box on triceps, y'all. I hope you felt that. Give yourself that short little break. Tricep stretch if you need it. We're moving on. Your back's going to go on the ball. So this is where if you have a towel, I need you to put it behind your tailbone and grab your light little weights. It's time for biceps. Y'all ready for this? And you think biceps with water bottles? What's that going to do? You'll feel it, and plus you're building lean muscles, okay? So I want you to go ahead and practice what we're doing with our core first. We're going to recline and lift. I'm leading with my chest. I'm going to bring my arms to my side. My elbows are tucked in to my hips, and I'm going to give little bicep curls. This is the biggest range of motion you're probably going to see on this one. We're going to do lots of isometric crunches. I want you to picture having marbles in the crease of your elbows, and you're going to squeeze them in place. Lead with your chest. The rectus abdominis is working. Good. 3 more. 2 more. Just pulse it. Just pulse it. We're going to recline and lift. Just little pulses. Lead with your chest still. Squeeze those biceps in, guys. You should feel how tight they are. Lift. Lead with your chest. 6 more. I'm just pulsing, squeezing as tight as you can here. 4, 3, don't forget that lead with your chest. 2 and 1. Turning those elbows up to the side now. Right here, squeeze it in. I've got the same thing going on here. Squeeze it in. Lead with that chest. You're reclining a little bit over the ball, but watch my chin and chest. I'm not tucking it. I need you here. Good. Lift with the chest. We're going to hold it in and pulse. In 2. In 1. Just squeeze. Just squeeze, but keep the lift with the chest going. Pull the lower back into that ball. Good. Squeeze. Nice. We're going to hold it in right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate. You see what I'm doing? Rotating my wrist. Rotate the wrist, but I'm squeezing in as tight as I can. Biceps are tight. Squeeze. Lift with the chest. Rotate that wrist so it goes from a curl to a hammer. Lift with the chest. Squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're going to keep that hammer right here, down and up. Now I've changed my thumbs up. Thumbs are up. All right, extend down, bottom half pulse. So now I don't have those marbles in my wrist, in my elbow crease. I'm working just the bottom half. Just a small pulse up. Good. You got it. Come on, pulse. Thumbs up. Nice. Lead with the chest. Come on. John, I know you love these bar-inspired workouts. You got this. Same with June. I know, Carol, you've been bumping in with all these different, with the different variety. Picking different kinds of workouts every day. Really challenging your body. I need you to extend those arms up to the side, out to front. Here we go, let's finish it up. Curl and curl. Relax those shoulders, drive the shoulder blades down and back. So you can keep that posture and form. Let's alternate sides, here we go, one at a time. Hold the other one out at extension. 30 seconds to go, we move on. Breathe. Palms are up on this one, and I'm lifting with that core still. Moving on to some lower body again, isolation next. 4, 3, 2, and take your break. Nice job. We're going to go back to the ball here if you want. 2 moves together. So it's going to actually be a donkey kick. Your options can be to hold the ball behind your knee if that will make it a little more difficult. We're also going to do a pretzel. So when you talk about a pretzel, I want you to line your bottom leg up with the side of your mat. Your other knee is right behind, probably about 6 inches behind your heel, and we're going to lift, okay? But we're going to start with donkey kicks. So we are going to stay on the same working leg. So what I need from you here, you're going to come down, optional ball behind your right leg. I'm going to come down to my elbows, and I'm just going to lift that right leg. If the ball is bothering you or doesn't stay in place, it's not that important. So I've got full range donkey kicks going on right now. My right leg is working. My left leg is stabilizing on the floor, and I'm trying to squeeze that ball a little bit. There's like a sweet spot where you find. Full range, guys, donkey kicks. Working the glutes and hamstrings. If the ball, if the ball starts slipping because I'm sweating, I'm gonna probably lose it because it's a little too much work to continue to keep it in there. But I love it if you can. It's gonna give you a little extra. Full range. We're gonna hold it up, point your toe, and now you're going just an inch up. Check out where my knee is. It's not dropping below my hip. Just press up, 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 up. So my right leg is working. It's gonna continue to do the work. Lift, 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 energy's up. All right, you're gonna hold it as high as you can go and just pulse in. So if you have that ball now, you're gonna feel it. Just squeeze the ball in, squeeze in. Since I don't have the ball anymore, I'm not quite as tight. So try to keep that ball and just continue to squeeze. The pretzel's next, 10 away. We're gonna take the left leg and line it up on the bottom of the mat. 3, 2, so I'm coming here. So my left leg is lined up on the mat. My right leg is behind it. 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Option, ball behind. I'm gonna lift and lower. So the ball doesn't have to be there. What I don't want to see is your foot coming up and your knee staying down, or your knee coming up and your foot staying down. They have to work together. And mine's slippery again, so I'm not even gonna fight with it because it'll be off behind me in 4 seconds. So here's what I need. Lift and lower, outer thigh. How would I make this easier? I would come down on my elbow. The most difficult is hands, heart center. Your range of motion is a little limited, but the more you do it, you're gonna get that. So I'm gonna come in the middle right here, but I'm relaxing my shoulders. So I'm kind of in the second of 3 options in the intermediate side. Lift and lower. I'm going to hold it up on 1, 2, and 1. Press back now. So now all that's happening is my foot is flexed and I'm pressing back, but I'm not coming forward past that heel. It's still stopping a good distance behind my front heel. Good, work it. Nice. Good. Press back with that flexed foot. Keep that angle 90 degrees. If the ball's in there, you should be feeling this, Dawn. Good. You got it, guys. Stay with it. We are just going to isometrically press back instead of come forward. This is our finisher. Here we go. Back, back. Yes, you can. How tall can you get here? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go right into the pretzel on the other side so we don't forget that line up. You're going to take your left leg, your right leg's here, your left leg's coming back. We are going to do 4 minutes of work just on this left leg now. Lift and lower. Remember the ball option right here. This, level 1. Where I'm at's level 2. Hands, heart center is level 3. Pick what works for you. Relax the shoulders. So again, the lift with the ball. Make sure the ankle and the knee are lifting together. Good work. Woo! And if you start like I do with this and you start to really notice that it's starting to hurt a little too much, take the ball out. Don't be afraid to do that. Make sure you don't lose form. That's all I'm looking for. 7, 6. We're going to press back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's take it back. Now remember, look at your back heel, the heel of your right leg. Do not bring the left knee up even to it. It shouldn't be this close. Behind it. Good. Press back. So I've got this leg off the floor and I'm leading back. Pressing back with my flexed foot. Nice. Try to stay tall here, rib cage tall. Working that posture. Nice. So that right leg is on top now. We still have donkey kicks on the right leg. You got to even it out. Let's just press it back. Take it back. Just an inch back. That's your finisher. Y'all got this. Here we go. 8, 7, sit up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So that same leg is now going to be the donkey kick leg, right? Full range of motion. Here we go. All the way down where the knees meet, all the way to the ceiling. A ball back here. Awesome if you can hold it in there. For some reason this side it's staying in a little bit better for me. Keep on the elbows. I like the elbows, and I like you trying to remember to pull an imaginary string from your pelvic bone to your mouth so that you're not swaying your back in this. Good. We're going to shorten the range of motion in 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold it up on 1, 4, 3, 2. Take it up and hold. Up, just pulse. Up, up, up. Toe to the ceiling. Knee stays up. I don't want to see your knee down here. It needs to stay at about the hip level. Good, keep it up. That's where my ball's starting to come out. But if you can keep it, let's do it. All right, here's your finisher. If that ball is still there, you know what to do. Hold it up and just pulse it in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Toes pointed. Squeeze it. Come on, stay with it. Almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and those are finished. Y'all, we have one more block to work through. If you can stay with me, we are going to do one of my new favorite core moves. You're going to come on your side. Side hip, I would call it. So if you have what we call muffin top, that's about where you want to be sitting. So we're going to take the ball back, behind me on my right, but a little bit on my hip. I'm going to take that bottom leg and kind of make the pretzel we just had. A little bit more in, and this, so I'm going to actually, this is one that somebody had asked for a little more description on. So the ball isn't quite behind me, but it's behind my hip, and I'm going to keep it in there, roll back on it, and I'm going to lift to this leg. So my left leg is lifting, my right leg's a little bit like a pretzel form. Not quite as structured. So I'm going to lift and lower that leg. I'm not swinging my arms, they're actually there to make this harder. Recline back and crunch. You're shortening the distance between the rib cage and your hip on the left side of your body. Good. Again, distance between your chin and chest. Y'all, this is the last block. We have 2 sides to work for obliques and we're done. Lift. 4. Hold it up on 1. 2. Give me that hold right here and just lift. Just crunch. Shorten that distance. Rib cage is driving into the hip. Lift, lift, lift. Come on. Yes, don't round your back too much. I'm not all hunched over. I'm lifting with my chest again. 7, 6, 5, 4. Y'all, we're almost there. 2, hold it up, hold it up. Hold it up, hold it, lift, lift, lift. Lift. 10 seconds, you can do this. We're gonna switch sides. Come on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 minutes of work, y'all, and we're done. We're gonna take that ball, and I'm gonna roll into it again. So notice, on my left side, I'm going to make sure I pin it right around, if you had it, back. You don't have it. Front leg is gonna be a little bit of that pretzel, and I'm gonna lift and lower to my right side now. So find that sweet spot for you. Shortening the distance between your hip and your rib cage every time you lift. Good. Shoulders are relaxed. My rib cage is tall. Not swinging my arms. They're here to make it harder. Good. Point that toe and lift. Nice. Keep breathing. Hold it up on 1. In 3. In 2. Hold it up and just lift. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Again, shorten that distance right there. Crunch, crunch. So I'm lifting with my chest. That's what's leading this whole thing. Good. Good. Lift, lift. Come on. Woo, we're almost there, guys. If you've made it this far, this is not when you quit. If your hip flexor kicks in like mine did, I'm just gonna take it and give it a little break. Come back in, point your toe. Here we go. 8, forward into those elbows. You just did that awesome job today. 30 minutes, just a touch over. If you didn't get that runner walk and you still plan to do it, go out and do it now. Shake out all those muscles you worked. Other side. Bring it down. So look how much you can do with just water bottles. They travel well too if you're going on vacation. Oh, everybody has water bottles. All right. I'm gonna come here, you have a little tricep stretch. That was a long time ago, but you want to still stretch it out. Other side. All right, shoulders down. I'm gonna get biceps. Here we go. Turn those thumbs down. Relax your shoulders. Woo! Got my sweat on today. Hands behind your back. Extend. And give yourselves a hand. You just did that.